was about to be warned. He said, girl, you look like sin. I laughed and said, don't rope me in. But 5 shots later and a sideways grin, I was 2 step deep and falling in. He's got that cowboy side of crazy, drives me wild and acts all lazy, spins me fast and walks away, but somehow I beg him to stay. He's rough, he's sweet, he's never plain, like whiskey poured in summer rain. Lord help me, but I love it daily, that cowboy side crazy. He don't text back, but shows her too, with a truck full of dogs and a case of brew. We fight like fire, kiss like storms. He's chaos aware in denim form. He's got that cowboy side crazy, drives me wild and acts all lazy, spins me fast and walks away, but somehow I beg him to stay. He's rough, he's sweet, he's never plain, like whiskey poured in summer rain. Lord help me, but I love it daily, that cowboy side crazy. Mama warned me, girl, steer clear, but I just grinned and shifted gear, 'cause boring love just ain't my fate. I'll take the wild, I'll take the way. Yeah, he's got that cowboy side crazy, half outlaw, half just maybe, breaks the rules and breaks my plans, and holds me tight with calloused hands. He's sharp like spurs, smooth like suede, I can't fit him anyway. Call it dumb, call it bravery, I call it love, I call it love, that cowboy side of crazy.
You left your boots in the kitchen sink, didn't rinse your plate, didn't stop to think. Then you snored through half my show. I swear you do it just for show.
You bought more shoes, filled up the floor, left 10 candles by the bathroom door. You yelled at me for breathing loud, but still you call me your stubborn cloud.
I roll my eyes, you lose your cool.
I take the blame, you change the rules.
And every time, without a sign, it ends with me uncorking wine.
You start the fight, I pour the wine. You raise your voice, I say you're fine. We fuss and swing like laundry lines, but somehow love still intertwines.
You slam the door,
I grab the glass.
you talk too fast, I let it pass. Ain't perfect, no, but it's still mine. You start the fight, I pour the wine.
Your mama calls and takes your side. I nod and smile and let it slide. You say I'm wrong and hug me tight, and I forget what we fought that night.
You burn the toast and blame the bread. You leave the lights on in your head. But somehow still when all feels bent, I pour a Merlot and we repent. We clash like drums but end in time. One cork pop and we realign. It's wild, it's loud, it's borderline, but it still ends with sipping wine. You start the fight, I pour the wine. You walk away, I say you're mine. We bicker big, then laugh and rhyme and hold on tighter every time. You forget dates, you lose your keys. You never say steer with ease, but through it all we're by design. You start the fight, I pour the wine. We're fire and salt, a spicy stew, but honey me, I still choose you. So let's keep dancing, storm and shine. You push the fuse, I pour but the wine. You start the fight, I pour the wine. You roll your eyes, I say you're fine. And when we're gray with wrinkle lines, we'll still be yelling overtime. But through the noise, we'll toast in kind. You start the fight, and I'll pour the wine.
You say you're bad, you say you're bold, you wear your leather like it's gold. Talking big from that barroom chair, but I don't see no wild in there.
You throw that shade like a neon queen, sipping fire with your stare so mean. You strut by like you own the night, but girl, I'm game if you wanna fight.
You say you're thunder, but I bring rain. You bring heat, but I bring flame. This ain't no game we're falling in. You talk trouble, I walk in.
You draw lines, I cross them fast.
You talk sweet, I never asked.
You spark fires, I fan the wind.
We both know where this ends again.
You tease the storm with a wicked grin.
You talk trouble, I walk in.
You wear that smirk like it's a dare. Spin your glass, toss back your hair. But one wrong look, one slow smile, and I'll chase you down in outlaw style.
You think you're tough with your boots and charm, but I break hearts like I break alarms. You brag too loud, but you dance just right, so maybe I'll stay one more night.
You light the fuse, I strike the match.
You pull ahead, I scratch and catch.
We're wild enough to lose or win.
You talk trouble, I walk in.
You throw shade, I throw it back. You bring heat,
I torch the track.
we're wild enough to lose or win.
You talk trouble,
I walk in. You throw shade, I throw it back. You bring heat, I torch the track. You talk storms, I bring the spin. We crash like thunder rolling in.
so pour the shots and spin that sin.
You talk trouble,
I walk in. One of these nights we'll go too far,
one of these fights will leave a scar. But
but till that day we'll dance and grin. You talk trouble, I walk in.
you draw lines, I cross them proud. You whisper low, I shout out loud. You play coy, I play to win.
We both love this mess we're in.
So cue the band, let boots begin. You talk trouble, I walk in. One of these nights, we'll go too far. One of these fights will leave a scar. But till that day, we'll dance and grin. You talk trouble, I walk in. You talk trouble, I walk in. In all cool and smooth, like nothing ever rattled you. making you two-step slide. Your smile said fine, but your boots denied. You said I'm over her, it's done, but your heel caught on a goodbye run. And when the fiddle played that slow goodbye, you froze mid-spin. Boots don't lie, 'cause boots don't lie like a practice grin. They tap the truth you're holding in. You can fake your laugh, you can raise your glass, but your feet still dance to the broken past. So don't say you're fine and try to deny. We both know boots don't lie. I saw her name flash in your stare. When they played her song, you weren't there. Your boots turned out, your shoulders tight. You missed the beat, boots told it right. 'Cause boots don't lie like a polished phrase. They remember every lost love's blaze. You can wear new jeans, change your hair, but your boots walk ghosts that still live there. So don't pretend with your whiskey sigh. I've seen the truth, boots don't lie. We all leave footprints we regret, but yours still echo a silhouette. You can spin and stomp the night away, but your soul still got something to say. No, boots don't lie, they don't forget. They dance in rhythm with your secret debt. You can laugh real loud, raise the toast, but your steps still chase what you lost most. So next time you spin, don't even try, 'cause I've learned well, boots don't lie.
You walked in at 1:45, boots too loud and smile too smooth. Bartender said, son, it's near the end. But then you sat down and said, hi, friend.
You looked lost in your half-warm beer, eyes half shut, but the grin was clear. I said, what's your story, cowboy dear? You said it starts when you sit right here.
It's the last round and the lights are low. We just met, but it kind of flows. Ain't no time for second guess. Just one spark and one sweet mess. No slow dance, no promises missed. Just last round and first kiss.
You said, I don't usually move this fast. I said, cowboy slows in the past. We laughed hard, clinked our glass, and watched the clock run out too fast.
You told me you sing on Friday nights. I said I fix trucks and lose bar fights. But girl, right then in that worn out booth, felt more real than Sunday truth. It's the last round, but we're feeling right. Just one chance to hold you tight. No slow build, no movie script, just your lips and whiskey lips. Didn't plan for love like this in the last round with a first kiss. Lay
freight, no time to kill, just diesel dreams and dollar bills. Hit the blacktop, shift to third. My whole life's in miles and dirt. Gas station love, roadside meals, just diesel dreams and dollar bills. Yeah, I'm chasing lines across this land with calloused hands and busted plans. Ain't got gold or fancy thrills, just diesel dreams and dollar bills. But that's enough to keep me rolling, even when the nights get cold and I'm driving on wheel and cheap refills with diesel dreams and dollar bills. Paycheck's thin but heart is wide, got freedom humming by my side. No suit and tie, no Wall Street deals, just diesel dreams and dollar bills. Yeah, I'm chasing lines across this land with callous hands and busted plans. Ain't got gold or fancy thrills, just diesel dreams and dollar bills. But I got skies and open roads, country songs and heavy loads. I keep moving through the hills with diesel dreams and dollar bills. Some folks chase a mansion gate, but I just want a clean tailgate and someone waiting at the drive to make all this hard work come alive. Still chasing lines across this land with faded maps and radio bands. No trophy life, no Hollywood hills, just diesel dreams and dollar bills. Yeah, I live for grit, not cheap ideals. Built my truth on worn out wheels. Still driving strong with stubborn will on diesel dreams and dollar bills. Bills.
I walk in like it's tradition, same old bar, same old mission. Find a stool, face the glow, order up and let it flow. It don't judge and it don't speak, just hums and colors soft and weak. But every night I learn the fact that neon loves nobody back. Neon shines, but it don't feel, can't hold you close, can't make it real. It warms the wall, not hearts gone cracked. No neon loves nobody back. It lights your pain, it hides your tears, but it don't care, you've been here years. It never asks why you've lost track, 'cause neon Love don't live in red and blue, it dies in barroom residue. Neon shines, but it won't stay, just stares down while you fade away. It don't promise, it don't track, 'cause neon loves nobody back. So drink it down and face the black. Neon loves nobody back.
Lipstick, pretending I'm stoned. You said, darling, didn't we swear last time? And I said, yeah, but lies still rhyme.
You wore that scent I can't forget, same as the night our hearts first met. You laughed and said, this ain't a tune, just barroom promises and cheap perfume.
Barroom promises and cheap perfume, where hearts get loud in a lonesome room. We swear we're done and start again, with one slow dance and 2 shots of sin. We say never by the neon bloom, but we're still caught in this old saloon. Barroom promises and cheap perfume.
I told myself don't take that seat, but your eyes lit fire under my feet. You poured me a lie with that sideways grin, and I drank every drop you poured me in.
You look like hurt with a little hope, all cowboy charm and unraveling rope. I said this time, let's not resume, but your kiss still smelled like cheap perfume. Barroom promises and cheap perfume, words that vanish by the afternoon. We swear we're wise and fall too fast, try to rewrite what couldn't last. We say goodbye but make more room for one more lie beneath this moon. Barroom promises and cheap perfume. We both know how this ends, but we're better at breaking than being friends. And as long as this jukebox plays our tune, we'll be singing in shadows and smelling like truth. Barroom promises and cheap perfume, a love too wild, a heart too soon. We dance in smoke, we fade in light, we fall apart about every night. But I take you back like I always do, with nothing left but a worn out tune. Barroom promises and cheap perfume.
We both know how this ends,
But we're better at breaking than being friends.
and as long as this jukebox plays our tune,
We'll be singing in shadows and smelling like truth. Barroom promises and cheap perfume, a love too wild, a heart too soon. We dance in smoke, we fade in light, we fall apart about every night. But I take it back like I always do, with nothing left but a worn out tune. Barroom promises and cheap perfume.
that's all it took. 10 hearts gone in just one look. She orders whiskey like it's tea. Talks slow but stings like Tennessee. She ain't the kind you take home quick, 'cause trouble boys wears lipstick. Yeah, trouble wears lipstick. Moves like sin and hits real quick. She'll dance close, then disappear. Leave you drunk on dreams and cheap beer. She don't lie, she just don't warn. She's a wild storm in a southern form. You'll think it's love, but it won't stick, 'cause trouble wears lipstick. She kissed Joe and wrecked his band. Took his truck, then ditched the land. Now he sings sad songs at the bar, while she flirts 3 tables far. Yeah, trouble wears lipstick. Lace and fire wrapped in slick. She'll lean in close and steal your soul. Leave a burn where you ain't whole. You'll chase her fast but lose the race, with nothing left but a red stained face. So count your heart and pray it's thick, 'cause trouble wears lipstick. You can't tame what ain't tied down. She'll ride the wind to another town, but you'll still taste her name each night, like perfume lost in barroom light. Yeah, trouble wears lipstick. A walking song you can't predict. She'll haunt your thoughts, twist your pride, and vanish like a southern tide. She ain't mean, just wild and slick. Don't play the game unless you're quick, 'cause love don't live where she might pick. Trouble wears lipstick, wears lipstick.
Swore last night was my last round. Said goodbye to this neon town. Told the mirror I was through. Then the bottle called out, I missed you.
I blocked her name and burned your pics. Erased your scent from my truck's old sticks. But just as I was feeling tough, that brown-eyed devil rang me up.
Yeah, whiskey's got my number. It knows my name when I go under. It shows up fast when I feel fine. It pours me back into decline. Heck, don't ask and it don't wait. Just kicks the door and tempts my fate. I try to run, but I go dumber, 'cause whiskey's got my number.
I changed the locks and broke the shelf. Tried therapy and talking to myself. But one sad song at 9 p.m. and I'm right back.
Sipping him. Yeah, with no market just appears with 90 proof and bad ideas. I swear I quit that I hear thunder, 'cause whiskey's got my number. Yeah, whiskey's got my number. It don't forget, it pulls me under like an old S, an heal the cracks, then start the cycle right on back. Yeah, whiskey's got my number, burns me slow like southern summer. I can lie and fake the smile, but we both know it's been a while since I was clean, since I was strong. Now I just toss what feels so wrong. Ain't no cure, just slow encumber. 'Cause whiskey, yeah, whiskey's got my number.